When I was little, I had long hair that I wore in pigtails. I had big eyes and an even bigger personality. I thought I could do or be anything. I even thought that I could discover the cure for cancer. And I'm not talking about like when I was older. I'm talking about like as a child I thought this. Now this involved mixing a concoction of lotion, shampoo, and the 5 prettiest rocks I could find. But it was a solution no other scientist had dared to dream. When I was little, I loved to explore. Whether it be in the backyard or in Grandma's basement, or pretty much anywhere where my mother said, Janelle, I wouldn't go in there if I were you. So I went. When I was little, I didn't know a stranger. Everyone I met was a potential friend. I remember on the first day of kindergarten, my mother walking me into the school, and there at the other end of the hallway was the classroom door. But the walls leading up to it in the hallway were lined with children clinging to their parents, crying, some of them wailing. And I stood there and I thought, oh, good Lord, what is in that room? What have they seen? And I remember nervously walking past each of those kids as I peered into the classroom, and I thought, well, it's new friends! And off I went, not even saying goodbye to my mom. I wish you could meet this little Janelle. Oh, she would love to be your friend. I'll be honest, I love this little girl. I mean, how can you, she's got pigtails. I actually keep a picture of her in my house. And it's there to remind me of the hopes and dreams that I would have for that little girl. And every once in a while, I'll go up to that picture and I'll say, little girl, you are special. And when you grow up, you dream big and you take every ounce of curiosity with you. Go explore, try new things. And remember to be kind to others, but never at the expense of being kind to yourself. Because you have a value and worth far beyond the sum of all of your doubts. You are loved. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes this life will be hard. Sometimes so hard, it will knock you off your feet. That's okay. You don't need to be on your feet to keep going. You crawl. You crawl until you can stand, but you keep moving forward. Because there is a light in you that this dark world needs. So go live radiantly. That's what I would hope for that little girl. And I know it's weird that I talked to a picture of a little Janelle. I get that. But it's easier to say those words to that picture than it is to say them to the mirror. Because as an adult, well, I'm cute. But I'm not that cute. And life has tossed me around and I get squelched by the mundane. And it's easy to compromise for me. But when I think about what that little girl deserves, no way do I want to let her down. I wonder if you too ever think about that younger version of you, that little person who's got their whole life in front of them. Do you ever think about what you would hope and dream for that child? What words of encouragement you might have? And I'm wondering if you ever might consider telling that child. Because it may be the very words that child longs to hear. And if you're like me, I will tell you, I'm every bit as much little Janelle as the woman you see. So thank you for letting me introduce you to little Janelle today. But if it's okay with you, I would love to spend the rest of my time just addressing the children in the room. That child inside, that little version of you. So, child, you are special. When you grow up, you dream big, and you take every ounce of curiosity with you. Go explore and try new things. Now remember, be kind to others, but never at the expense of being kind to yourself. For you have a value and worth far beyond the sum of all of your doubts. You are loved. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. Sometimes life will be hard. Sometimes so hard it will knock you off your feet. That's okay. You don't need to be on your feet to keep going. You crawl. You crawl until you can stand, but you keep moving forward. Because there is a light in you, and this dark world needs it. So go live radiant.